So finally, BTC has broken the range that we had been discussing for days, which is an amazing thing for the market because we don't want to be stuck in one level. And we saw yesterday as well, there's so many long positions open right now in the market. There was a very high chance the market had to do what it has done. So now we jump into our crypto bubbles and see what is happening for us today in the bubbles. Bubbles look definitely very good. Market one day red, one day green. This is what we've been seeing regularly. So we can clearly see here a lot of coins have pumped pretty hard. Phantom, obviously, we were quite worried about, and Phantom has done a beautiful day today, about 12.5% upside in Phantom today alone, and looks pretty good. It's very good sign because I always say it's one of the best layer ones out there, and we would ideally want Phantom to do pretty well. And then yesterday we discussed we need to book profits now when it comes to Rune, and Rune has come down significantly, about 7.84 to about $6.91. And I still feel like there should be more correction in Rune very soon. So we're gonna ape into Rune. As you know, this week we're gonna be looking into getting into Rune AR. So AR also had a very good upside, about 7% today, $29 to $32. Looks very good. A lot of coins have been up and down because BTC has been pretty volatile today. As we know, Fed meeting is just around the corner. We expect something like this to be happening regularly in the market. If you jump into AVAX also had a very good upside, just a bit enough, from $66 all the way to $71. A very good upside for about $5 to $5, yeah, roughly about $5. So looks all right, no worries there. A lot of other coins also look pretty good here right now in the markets, which is a very good sign for us. We would like market to remain in a position like this, so we can see a lot more good things to be happening as well. First thing first, we have thoughts from our mentor, Mr. Rahul Pal. So Rahul Pal said today clearly that there are high signs that market has entered into a recession, especially when it comes to stocks and other kind of utilities. So we can see here in this chart clearly that the market is now having a very bad downturn, and at 46 usually that's a rejection. I'm not really sure how the Fed can do anything but a small hike or two to appease the politicians as the economy is going to slow fast. When it comes to Fed, so here we go. Fed readies first hike since 2018. Market braces for tightening path details. So market mein bhi kuch bhi ho sakta hai. That's the reason we are having some kind of volatility as well. Have to be very cautious while taking trades. We are kind of mainly waiting not to take any trades right now and see what the Fed is going to do, and then probably going to ape into a lot of projects. Then the good news we have from us today is that politicians all across China and China's premier clearly told us that they're going to make the market rally and try to keep the stock market stable because they don't want to take any hits that they had taken before in the COVID season. They don't want to repeat that. So Alibaba, Baidu, JD.com shares rally as China pledges support. Hopefully, they are going to keep pumping their markets because China is very good at it, and very high chance that they're not going to have any issues in that. Good news coming from Ukraine as well. I really wish, hope, and pray that this is going to be resolved very soon. So Russia's Lavrov says some deals with Ukraine close to being agreed, which is an amazing news. Obviously, peace shall prevail, and we would like to see a lot of peace coming as well. We don't want to see war, and we want to see more peace in the world. That's going to make the world a more better place for us to live in as well. So now we look into Gate.io. Right now, we're right into progress of Zombie Inu Zenu. So looks very good. Ideal time if you can. If you are a VIP member, just aim into this. This is definitely going to have a very good upside, very good project as well right there. So we can expect some good upsides to be coming here. And about 18 hours to go. So you can place an order for 20 USDT if you want. You should be into this. But unfortunately, if you aren't part of the VIP of Gate.io, you can just be patient and you can wait for about 21 hours there. Keep trackers ready for yourself. So you can jump into the trades here, and obviously if it's going to be in startup, I'm looking at least minimum 200 to 300%, and obviously maximum can go to 900% like we've seen in the past as well. Now we jump into our greed and fear index. We can clearly see that extreme fear in the market as well at 24 levels today. Been in fear and extreme fear for some time now. We do go to neutral levels, but then we dump hard as well. If we look at long and short positions today in the market, we can clearly see market is in a very long position, and mainly we have even Stevens as well, but overall market has a very long position. Then if we look into our liquidation data for today, we can clearly see that bears had a very bad and hard time today because markets suddenly pumped, and that these are upsides happening just because there's so many stop losses and liquidations in those zones. Everybody was quite bearish when they saw that the market is going to be probably going to have short or probably going to have downside just because of the Fed results. That's the sentiment spreading all around Twitter, and usually when market has too many sentiments one side, there's a very high chance that the market is going to pull back and it's going to liquidate the orders where there are going to be more orders. So if we look at here, we can see short liquidations and short liquidations. Even here we can see short liquidation. So mainly all the markets are shorting right now, all the bears. And that's a good sign for us because we want to be the bulls. And in the 24 hours, we can see massive quantities as well in per coins. I think technology is way better than just looking at a coin and price and just aping into it, because I like to hold things for long term. You can't make well, suddenly in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You have to wait and be patient in life. That's what it takes to be a crypto millionaire or a crypto billionaire. So now let's jump into our charts without any waste. We can clearly see BTC has been trading in these range. So let's just get into our shorter time frames and let's see what we can expect in 4 hours. So 4 hours for now looks very, very beautiful, very, very good. We are very, very happy that we had this upside and we've been trading in this range now. We have broken out of our 37,500 to 39,655 range, and now we have jumped into our 39,655 range to 42. We aren't reaching 42. We made a all the time wick almost at 41,700. And overall, if we look at everything else, SPX is up, Nasdaq is up, BGI is up. Overall, market looks good. And main player that we always discuss here, DXY. So DXY is coming down, but there is some concern here as well. It's kind of making a cup and handle here. We wouldn't want this cup and handle to be completed. Overall, market has a bounce. We've seen that in our total as well. Total has started to bounce, looks pretty good. Overall, things are looking pretty good in the market. We can even see Bitcoin's dominance is increasing, which is a good sign, means people are buying into Bitcoin right now. Obviously, when you have a certain upside, a lot of people will follow that and they would like to ape into Bitcoin as well. Ether में देखें तो we can clearly see ETH has come back to the support levels we ideally want it to come. Right now looks very, very good, and we want to maintain some kind of support on these levels. We don't want to dump down. And overall, even if you look at the price structure from all the way back here, we can clearly see we're in a good uptrend right now. The both things we are seeing in BTC and we are seeing in ETH is we haven't had a higher high close to the ranges we've had before, which is a pretty bad sign. But overall, we are sideways. So we can count that as all right, not something to be a massive concern sign right now. Overall, we have to just wait for the Fed meeting, then we can have a better understanding and idea what we can expect further coming in the markets as well. Overall, if you look at the volume in AR, very good volume, and that brought a bullish engulfing candle as well. Now it's just consolidating in these ranges. We wouldn't mind this to continue and have this trend that we have on the 4 hourly. We just continue, come back here and probably at $30 somewhere around here have a retest and then probably build some kind of support. Well, obviously that is going to be mattering a lot on what the Fed is going to bring on the table today. We jump into AVAX. AVAX also looks very good. AVAX did go down and retest these zones I discussed yesterday. It's going to do that. And then our 4 hourly downtrend line is obviously facing a lot of rejection here. Had one here and now the second one is going on right now. Looks all right. That's okay. We want to keep this good symmetrical triangle going on for us. We've had broke out from here several times, then we broke down as well. Looks okay, though we have made a lower low, but it's okay. We can expect a good movement coming from AVAX because AVAX is a very good protocol. Volume is also lacking here, but overall we can expect the volume to come back pretty quick because AVAX is a good protocol. It's not so expensive either, so we can expect people to pump it. Itna zyada masla nahi hai, AVAX ko pump karna should happen very soon. You look at Phantom had a very good bounce and it's just been consolidating in these zones. We expected situation 1 and situation 2, but we are expecting now to probably enter back into trend overall because we had a good upside. And the reason for that is also the volume that came into Phantom after a very long time since this tower. But overall, we would want some big towers like this or the ones we've seen in the past as well. That will definitely bring a massive upside in Phantom ecosystem. Phantom has been down ever since Andre left, so we can't do pretty much anything about that. We just have to be patient here. Now we look into Luna. We had beautiful entries here and beautiful entries here. We expected from this double top to be coming down. We did come down. Now overall it's been sideways in our channel 1 and channel 2, just been trading in these ranges. We would expect it to continue these ranges and be sideways in this as well. Overall, we are expecting what Dokwan has said, that market can actually rally Luna all the way to $1,200. That's what they are projecting. Even if we take the half price of that, about $600, or even the quarter price of that, about $300, $300 looks very reasonable. Obviously first we want to get into 100 and above 100 and then probably look into $200. So ideally we are going to be targeting Luna as well this week because it's our main player right now for this month that we've been enjoying so many upsides. Now coming to Rune, we discussed yesterday, Rune has to come down and do something like this, that it is now doing confirmedly and has already reached our level 1 and then level 2. Ideally best place to get into Rune would be after it turns this resistance into support and reconfirms this as a support. I'll still keep it as a resistance right now, so you can check in my charts regularly whether we have changed this to support or resistance. That's when you can confirm that now we can take into a trade as well in Rune. Overall, a lot of coins are looking pretty good right now in the market. Even if we jump and see what is happening in the rest of the market, we can see some small coins like Gala, Filecoin, and other coins are performing pretty well. Also, a lot of coins like Anchor protocols, usually protocols perform pretty well when BTC pumps. So we saw a similar upside in that also. Even if you look at ETFs are looking pretty good, 2%, 3%, pretty casual upside coming there as well. Tech stocks looks very good. Some tech stocks like AMD is about 6%. So that is also a very good sign that market is kind of relaxing and not really taking in the FUD. Even commodities are behaving pretty well today. But obviously we are having this upside in my mind just because we're going to be having some kind of a downside, some kind of FUD coming in as soon as the Fed comes in and talks about how much is the rate hike that we are expecting right now in the market. So we just have to be very cautious right now, be very careful, and probably we're gonna have a very interesting 24 hours coming very soon. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you liked today's video. If you do, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's what keeps you motivated. Take care, guys, and be very careful for the next 24 hours. Bye bye.